Hi, I'm Rob, and in this Gems of War video, I'm going to show you a really easy team you can use for this class trial in Spiritwalker, one of the absolute best classes in the game. Really cool. Grab yourself a tier 1, this is going to give a potion of enchantment. All your allies will start enchanted at the start of each and every battle for this event, and you pick up other stuff at the same time. Really cool. If you go far enough, you will pick up the Spirit Shot weapon, but do bear in mind you can get it for free once you've achieved 250 wins in Spiritwalker class, and it's actually a really good weapon. Choose one, create 8 Spirit Gems and gain an extra turn, or deal magic-based true damage to a random enemy. Pretty cool that. I like that. I'll make a team on that later on because I've not actually looked at that weapon properly yet, and it actually looks really good to me. Right, the fight yourself, you can do these troops in any order you like. I always start from the first one and go forward. But we've got a really easy team to use here. A combination of loopy Todd Greenwood damage and just repeating your turns in a loopy, crazy fashion, combined with damage to all true damage from the Foxfire King. Really cool spell, deals magic +1 true damage to all enemies, or deal the same amount of true damage to the weakest enemy, boosted by red gems and spirit gems. That second part of the spell is useful if the entire enemy is submerged, for example, because otherwise that first option will not hit and do any damage at all. Third trait, really cool, a 50% chance to inflict fairy fire on a random enemy when matching red gems. That's going to increase the damage by 50% of the troops when we cast our damage on them, so really useful. And the fact we've got 2 of these Foxfire Kings, we've effectively got 2 50% chances to inflict fairy fire. And they start with 25% mana as well, which is pretty cool. Todd Greenwood also starts battles with 25% mana, so no point starting with a Medal of Anu, anything like that, because that actually gives less than that. Medal of Anu gives 20% mana start, so you actually get more. And he'll do damage to an enemy, create loads of green gems, because we got to have a full Wargear ally team here, so the maximum amount of green gems filling up the team. Either cast this to finish people off, and just repeat with Todd if you need to. Going to use the Arboreal Crystal in this team. Really cool for this. Just to show it this way because it's better. Explode green gems, which is really good for our Todds and Foxfire Kings. And then grants a random status effect to all elementals, which we don't really care about, and the summon is there just in case we need it. But one of the main things about this weapon, which is really cool with this team, is its upgrades. If you get this upgraded, you will get to entangle the first enemy when you cast this, which is really cool. Destroy 3 random green gems, which is obviously good for our team as well, and create a leaf storm, which just, yeah, it's just a match made in heaven, really. As well as that, and it doesn't mana block any of the other troops because we use different colors here. So really cool. On the basis that we're getting tons of green anyway in this team, I'm going to go for a Banner of Murder from the Black Heart, +2 blue, +1 purple, -1 yellow to get our Arboreal Crystal up nice and early if we need it. Class for this is Spiritwalker. You need to be a Wargear class for this to make Todd loop as much as possible. Really cool anyway. All the Wargear gain 2 life, reduce damage from spells by 25%, and drain 2 mana from a random enemy when an ally casts a spell. Think of that loopy element with Todd. We'll be draining mana from the other team on a regular basis. Talent trees, we'll go for Resilience, Purification, Anti-Magic Sphere or Root Trap, whatever you prefer. If you're a newer player to the game, maybe suggest Root Trap. You're possibly more likely to get hit by a random skull than you are the enemy casting a spell. Mana Source and Nature's Aura, again, your choice. Mana Source is going to be fine because it's a 50% start and you're going to get a Leaf Storm when we cast the weapon anyway. Healing Herb, gain 4 life when matching green gems. Nature's Wheel, gain bonus green from green gem matches. So yeah, you can see why this class is just so good. And Harvest Moon, if you get it, all Wargear allies gain 2 life every turn. So really cool. So let's dive in then. Let's do a few battles. This is going to be so straightforward with this team. It's going to be a little bit ridiculous, to be honest. You can kind of see it already. If you don't get any green there straight away, we can look for blue. There we go. That's our Boreal Crystal. Cast that. Charge the team up. That's got the Foxfire King up. No need to actually cast Todd Greenwood. If your damage on this isn't wiping out the enemy in one go, then you can choose to loop with Todd instead. But all the while you've got the damage to all option to wipe them out. Just go for the first one and say hasta la vista, you lot. Or don't. Say whatever you like. Whatever you like. See? Do you see? Do you see what I did there? See, if you want to go for the loopy element, you can cast Todd. He'll charge up to get loads of mana and then just say hasta la vista, baby. Or don't. Again, say what you like. I'm stopping that now. That's a silly joke. On to the next one. There you go, Todd's up. Create lots of green for the team. That's going to charge the Foxfire King and bang. You shot me down, I'm dead. Green mab. There's a little extra turn there, thank you very much. That means we're going to be ready to go next round. Pick on anyone you like. It's going to be rare that that happens, you don't get the mana from Todd or the extra turn, but it's going to happen now and again. Just not very often. And just keep on going. It's going to take a while just to get enemies where you can't actually wipe them out really quickly with the Foxfire King. That was a bit lame. Foxfire King's charge up next round anyway. Always get the bird if you can, the Valraven. Important to pick that thing off early. That's the one that gives you extra sigils. If it flies away, then you're going to miss out on those sigils because it has a percentage chance to fly away basically, or run away as it says. If it gets to cast. And 3 sigils is more fights. More fights is more stuff in the game, which is what you want. Create all those green. What? Failed again? I was checking I'm a wargear class here. That's never happens twice like that so quickly. Streamer's luck, they say. It's streamer's curse sometimes at the same time. This way we got our weapon up first, so you cast that instead. Always pick the damage to all option when there's no submerged enemies. The only reason you wouldn't pick the damage to all option is if the entire opposition was submerged. Apart from that, it's going to be a absolute stroll in the park. I was going to say stroll in the woods, but the woods can technically be a little bit dangerous, theoretically. Not only is there strange creatures in the woods, potentially, depends upon what country you come from, bears, mongoose, rabid badgers, and more besides. What am I talking about? As well as potentially dangerous doo-doos to tread in, which you definitely don't want to do that. Because that could lead to death. I'm not even joking. You step in a dangerous doo-doo and you go, oh my god, what have I just stepped in? And then you bring your foot up, you're hopping around, doing that thing because you feel like you're scared to put your foot down again. Then you're hopping around, trying to find a big leaf or something or stick to sort that problem out with, then you fall over, land on something and impale yourself and die. So yes, doo-doos in the forest or woods can be potentially lethal for that exact reason. What am I talking about? I literally have no clue sometimes. Damage to all. So the enemy is getting mildly more powerful, but nothing really that's worrying us. Because the cool thing about Todd is as well, because of his loopy element with his spell, it means the AI is basically not getting to have a turn. So even if you have to cast your Foxfire Kings once, and then the AI has its turn, you come back to your Todd and you can just loop with that again. You can just soften everybody up and just do it that way if you like as well. Your choice. Foxfire King's always better because it is like just done if you're powerful enough. But if he's not powerful enough to wipe him out at one go, then you may find it safer, if you're a newer player, to just loop with your Todd. And he finishes him off on his Todd. There we go. Kaboosh. Boom, shakalaka, everybody's dead. Oh yeah, I didn't do my Guild Wars video yesterday. Had bizarre PlayStation 5 issue. Decided to just randomly switch itself off. Gave it a clean. Didn't seem to be particularly dusty inside or anything. I have literally no idea what happened. I made a weird sound, bibbed a few times, and then just said I'm turning off. It completely messed up my video. So it didn't get uploaded. I'm doing this on the PS4 right now to be safe. Hopefully things will be okay. Alright, let's just... What, we've got 5 left? Yeah, might as well done. It don't take long. Cast your crystal if the other troops aren't up yet. All the while this is going to wipe them out in one go. Might as well cast that. If not, you can cast your Todd again to get the second Foxfire King up, and then cast them both back to back. One fine day during the night, the sea caught light. Blind man saw it, deaf man heard it, dumb man called the fire brigade, which was pulled along by 6 dead white horses, run over a dead cat, and I've killed it. I have no idea how I just remembered that weird, rather silly limerick. I think it was the back-to-back thing. Back-to-back they faced each other. Drew their swords and shot each other. Did I just say that one, or was that a different one? Oh God, I've no idea. No, there's a different one completely. It's actually a different limerick. I'm actually going a little bit mental this morning. Anyway, let's crack on with the game. Not talking about weird limericks. Go on, Toddy McToddface. You can chuck on Medals of Nisha to increase the damage of these troops. It's going to affect your Todd and your Foxfire King. Pretty good. Alright, last one, and then we'll call the video a day. Yes, video, you're a day. I couldn't resist it. I never can. What am I looking for? Some sanity pills is what I'm looking for. I feel like I've gone a bit nuts today. Hope this doesn't carry over to my Guild Wars. Never good to be in one of those funny moods when you do Guild Wars. Makes you end up doing some random stuff. Anyway, that's the way the team's going to work. Nice and straightforward and simple. Grab your rewards at the end and just carry on as far as you like. I'll do the rest of these fights later. Remember, you may find some Val Ravens along the way and get even more sigils to get even more progress. Well, there's a video. Apologies if it was a little bit mental in places, but this is what I go like now and again. It can't be helped. It's the way I am. But anyway, thanks for watching. Hit the like and subscribe if you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you again next time. Bye for now.